Imagine earning $30,000, $40,000, even $50,000 a year and still managing to save $100,000. Sounds impossible, right? Because most people think you need a high salary to build real savings. But here's the reality. The average American saves only about 4 to 5% of their income, which means most people, even those earning more, never reach six figures in savings. Not because they can't, but because they never follow a clear system. Meet Sarah. She's 29, earning about $42,000 a year. No rich family, no big inheritance, just a regular job. But over time, she built her savings to $100,000. Not overnight, not by luck, but by following a simple, disciplined strategy. And that's exactly what this video is about. I'm going to show you how to save $100,000 even on a low salary, using real numbers, real strategies, and a system that actually works. We'll break it down step by step, from budgeting to increasing income to investing smartly over time. And we're starting with something most people completely ignore: the mindset shift that makes this goal possible. Before we talk about numbers, budgets, or investing, we need to fix something first: your mindset around money. Because saving $100,000 on a low salary is not just a math problem, it's a behavior problem. Most people think, I'll save whatever is left at the end of the month. But here's the truth. For most people, nothing is left. That's why the first rule is pay yourself first. The moment your paycheck hits your account, you save a portion immediately. Not later, not after bills. First, even if it's small. Let's say you earn around $3,000 per month. If you save just $300 immediately, 10%, that money starts building automatically. And over time, that habit becomes powerful, because consistency matters more than starting big. Now here's where most people go wrong. They try to save aggressively for a few weeks, then give up. That's why your mindset should be, I'm building a system, not chasing motivation. This means automatic transfers every payday, treating savings like a fixed bill, staying consistent even in slow months. And here's something important to understand. Even though most Americans only save around 4 to 5% of their income, people who reach goals like $100,000 usually save 15% to 30% consistently over time. Not because they earn more, but because they prioritize it differently. They make small sacrifices today for long-term freedom tomorrow. And one more shift that changes everything. Stop thinking, I can't save because I earn less. Start thinking, how can I make saving non-negotiable? Because once saving becomes automatic, everything else starts to fall into place. Quick pause. If you're finding this helpful, like the video and subscribe to Kane Invest for more simple, practical money strategies that actually work in real life. Now, mindset alone isn't enough, because the next step is where things get real. This is where we break down exactly how much you need to save and how long it actually takes. Now, let's make this real, because saving $100,000 sounds huge until you break it down. The biggest mistake people make is thinking, I need a lot of money to start. But what actually matters is how much you save consistently and for how long. Let's look at a few simple examples. If you save $100 per month, it could take over 25 to 30 years. $300 per month, around 15 to 18 years. $500 per month, about 10 to 12 years. $800 per month, around 7 to 9 years. And this assumes your money is growing at around 5 to 7% per year through investing. That's the power of compounding. Your money starts earning money, and over time, growth does a big part of the work. Now let's connect this to real life. If you earn $40,000 per year, that's roughly $2,500 to $2,800 per month after taxes. Saving $500 per month would be around 18 to 20% of your income. That's not easy, but it's possible with the right system. And here's the key takeaway. You don't need to save everything. You just need to pick a number and stay consistent. Because even small differences matter. Saving $300 versus $500 per month can cut your timeline by years. And the earlier you start, the easier it becomes. But now the big question is, where does that extra money actually come from? Because most people feel like they don't have enough left to save. That's exactly what we solve next. Now we get to the most practical part. Because most people watching this are thinking, this sounds good, but where do I get extra money to save? And the truth is, on a low salary, you usually won't find one big solution. You build it through multiple small moves. Let's break this down step by step. 1. Cut the invisible expenses first. These are the easiest wins because they don't feel big, but they quietly drain your money every month. Look at things like subscriptions, Netflix, apps, memberships, food delivery and eating out, daily small purchases, coffee, snacks, impulse buys. Even saving $10 per day, that's $300 per month. That alone could be your entire entire savings plan, and most people don't even notice where that money goes. 2. Fix your biggest expenses. This is where real money is. If you really want to move fast toward $100,000, you need to look at the biggest categories. Housing and transportation. These usually take up the largest part of your income, so small changes here equals big results. For example, getting a roommate, moving to a slightly cheaper area, switching from a high car payment to a used car, using public transport when possible. Even saving $200 to $500 per month here can completely change your timeline. 3. Add a small income boost. Now here's where things get powerful. Even a small side income can accelerate everything. You don't need a second full-time job. Start simple. Freelancing, writing, design, editing, tutoring or teaching online, delivery apps or weekend gigs, selling unused items. Even an extra $200 to $500 per month can double your savings rate, cut years off your timeline. This is exactly how many people on low salaries reach big financial goals. 4. Combine both. This is the secret. Most people try only one. Either they cut expenses or they try to earn more. But the real progress happens when you do both. For example, save $200 from expenses, earn $300 extra. Now you have $500 per month to invest. That's the difference between reaching $100,000 in 15 plus years versus reaching it in around 10 to 12 years. 5. Turn extra money into automatic savings. Once you create that extra money, don't leave it sitting in your account. Automate it. Move it into savings account, investment account, retirement fund. Because if you don't control it, it disappears. This step is where most people realize something important. It's not about earning a huge salary. It's about managing and increasing what you already have. But even after creating extra money, there's one more step that determines whether you actually keep it, and that's your budget system. Because without a clear plan, money slips away again. Now, this is where most people fail. Not because they don't earn enough, but because they don't have a clear system for their money. Without a budget, money just disappears, and you don't even realize where it went. So if you want to save $100,000 on a low salary, you need a simple, realistic budget that actually works. 1. Start with a simple rule, not a complicated plan. You don't need spreadsheets or complicated apps. Start with something simple like this: 50/30/20 rule. 50% needs, rent, groceries, bills. 30% wants, lifestyle, eating out, shopping. 20% savings. But here's the important part. If you're on a low salary, you may need to adjust this. For example, 60/20/20 or even 70/10/20. The goal is simple. Protect your savings percentage. 2. Give every dollar a job. Zero-based thinking. Instead of wondering where your money goes, you decide in advance. Let's say you earn $2,800 per month. You assign it like this: $1,500 to rent plus bills, $500 to groceries plus essentials, $300 to savings, $200 to transportation, $300 to everything else. Now nothing is random. Every dollar has a purpose. 3. Track your money. This is what most people skip. You don't need to track forever, but for at least 30 days, track everything. Because this is where you'll find hidden spending, unnecessary habits, areas to improve, and this is where most people discover they actually can save more than they thought. 4. Use separate accounts. This makes it easy. One of the simplest hacks: use different accounts for different purposes. For example, one account for bills, one for spending, one for savings. Now you don't mix everything together, and you always know what you can spend. 5. Make saving non-negotiable. This is the most important rule. Savings is not if possible. It's part of your system. Even if it's small in the beginning, it grows over time. Because here's the truth. A budget doesn't restrict your life. It gives your money direction. And once your money has direction, saving $100,000 becomes a process, not a dream. But now we move to something even more powerful, because saving alone isn't enough. If you really want to reach $100,000 faster, you need to make your money grow. Now, this is the step that most people either delay or completely avoid: investing. Because saving alone will get you there, but investing helps you get there much faster. 1. Why saving alone is slow. Let's say you save $500 per month. Without investing, it might take you around 16 to 17 years to reach $100,000. But if that money grows at around 5 to 7% per year, now you're looking at closer to 10 to 12 years. That's a huge difference. And the reason is simple. Your money starts working for you. 2. Keep it simple. You don't need to be an expert. A lot of people think investing is complicated, stocks, charts, timing the market, but you don't need any of that. Start simple. Low-cost index funds, retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA, consistent monthly investing. That's it. You're not trying to get rich overnight. You're building long-term growth. 3. Invest consistently, not perfectly. The biggest mistake people make is waiting for the right time. But the truth is, no one can perfectly time the market. Instead, invest regularly, every month, every paycheck. This is called consistency, and over time, it averages out market ups and downs. 4. Use tax-advantaged accounts. This is where things get even better. Accounts like 401k, Roth IRA, HSA, if available, give you tax benefits, which means you either pay less tax now or no tax later. Either way, your money grows faster. 5. Think long-term. Investing is not about what happens next month. It's about what happens over years and decades. Some years the market goes up, some years it goes down, but over time it has historically grown, and that's what helps you reach big goals like $100,000. This is the step where your savings turns into real wealth building, because now it's not just about how much you put in, it's also about how much it grows. But there's still something that can completely destroy your progress, even if you're saving and investing correctly, and most people don't realize it until it's too late. Now, this is one of the biggest reasons people never reach $100,000, even when their income increases: lifestyle inflation. This is what happens when, as your income goes up, your spending goes up with it. 1. How this happens in real life. You get a raise or a slightly better job, and instead of saving that extra money, you upgrade your lifestyle. Better phone, more eating out, nicer clothes, subscriptions you didn't need before. Individually, none of these feel like a problem, but together, they cancel out your progress. 2. Why this is dangerous. Let's say your income increases by $500 per month. If you spend all of it, your financial situation doesn't actually improve. You're just living a more expensive version of the same life. But if you save even half of that, that alone could add $3,000 per year to your savings. That's how people accelerate toward $100,000. 3. The rule smart people follow. Whenever your income increases, increase your savings first, not your spending. For example, if you get a raise of $300, save $150, invest $100, spend $50. Now your lifestyle improves, but your future improves more. 4. Keep your lifestyle stable as long as possible. This is one of the biggest hacks. If you can maintain your current lifestyle, even as your income slowly grows, your savings rate increases automatically, and that's when things start moving fast. 5. This is how people break out of low income. People don't jump from low income to rich overnight. They grow slowly. But the difference is, some people increase spending with every raise, others increase saving and investing. And over time, that creates a massive gap. Lifestyle inflation doesn't feel like a mistake. That's why it's dangerous, because it quietly keeps you stuck. And now we come to the final step, the one that ties everything together. Because saving $100,000 isn't just about money, it's about consistency over time. Now we reach the most important step of all, and it's not complicated: consistency. Because everything we talked about, saving, budgeting, cutting expenses, increasing income, investing, only works if you do it again and again for years. 1. Why consistency beats everything. Most people don't fail because they don't know what to do. They fail because they start strong, lose motivation, stop after a few months, and then they're back at zero. But the people who reach $100,000, they don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. 2. Small numbers, big results. Let's say you save and invest $400 to $500 per month. That doesn't feel life-changing today, but over time, it turns into thousands in a few years, tens of thousands in a decade, and eventually $100,000 plus. Not because of one big move, but because of consistent action. 3. Make it automatic. The easiest way to stay consistent? Remove decision making. Set up automatic savings, automatic investments, automatic transfers. Now it happens whether you feel motivated or not. 4. Track your progress. This keeps you going. Set small milestones. First $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $25,000. Each milestone builds momentum, and momentum builds discipline. 5. Expect slow progress at first. This is where many people quit. In the beginning, it feels slow, but over time, growth speeds up because of compounding. So don't get discouraged early. 6. Focus on the process, not just the goal. If you only think about $100,000, it feels far away. But if you focus Focus on saving this month, investing this paycheck, sticking to your system. The goal takes care of itself because in the end, saving $100,000 on a low salary isn't about being lucky. It's about being consistent for long enough. If this video helped you, like the video and subscribe to Kane Invest for more simple, real-world money strategies. And before we finish, this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial professional before making financial decisions. And if you're serious about hitting your first $100,000, comment 100K below.